how to make a news website on Wix. So first, if you don't have an account, then kindly go to wix.com and then create your Wix account right here. You can create Wix account using your Google account, your email address and password. So once you have your account, then you should see this create new site right here. If you have your site already and if you want to edit that specific site, you just have to click this select and edit site. But since I don't have a news website or any template that is related to news, then I have to click this create new site right here in order for us to proceed or to start with our tutorial. Okay, so tap create new site. It will take you directly to this. So create sites with Wix Studio's new editor for agencies and freelancers. It will ask you to try Wix Studio, which is the new today, but the features here are advanced. So it's kind of hard as a beginner. So for beginners, I strongly suggest to create on Wix Editor or tap the second option right here. And you have to wait for a couple of seconds as it is processing. As you can see, bring your ideas to life with AI. You can start chatting with AI or ask help from AI, or you can set up without chat, which is I strongly recommend or highly recommend as a beginner. Tap the second one right here. Now, what type of website do you want to create? So we're looking for news. It could be news blog, producer, because we will be creating a Wix website, a news website to be exact. So it's up to you which one. But for me, I'd rather choose this news blog right here. Tap this one. And then after that, click continue. Then what would you like to call your website? Okay, so you need to enter the name of your website. Don't worry, you can change this one later. So for me, Daily World Observer by Andrea. Okay, so my name is Andrea. And then tap continue. What are your goals for this site? So let's just say build a community, share knowledge, could be offer services, but I don't think so. So collect leads, display creative work. That's just explore. But actually, these three are okay with me. So continue. Choose the application you would like to add. So let's just say blog, Instagram feed. Let's just say discover more apps. So events, showcase your portfolio and beautiful portfolio. I don't think so. Okay, so if you want to add pricing and plans, but actually this one is not really necessary. Chat, you could also offer chat for those who want to ask more about your headlines. And then you can also add online programs, but actually everything is up to you. So I think this one is okay for me. Okay, communities, if you want to build communities. So once done, you can tap continue. And you're all set. So tap continue to dashboard. Tap this one right here. Okay, so this is your site dashboard. Here you can set up everything. If you want to set up like connect and set up pay links, invoices, price code proposals, and so on. Events, publish, draft, category, staff. Sales, if you want to set up your all payments, your blog, posts, comments, category stack, writers, monetization, and so on. If you want to add an application, just click app market right here. Then you can now add an application and so on. So for this time, since our tutorial is how to create news website or how to make news website, let's just go directly to design site. Now, how would you like to design your site, customize a template, or generate a design with AI? So other people, they prefer this, but as a beginner again, it's easier to pick a template from Wix. Tap this one. Then Wix will show you best match templates. So if you want to change your mind, you can change news blog to other keyword that you want. So for me, these are the sample templates that you can edit later. So everything is up to you. Now, I wanted to try this one right here, or actually this one right here. If you want to view details before editing, you can tap this view details. But for me, I think I want to edit right away. So click edit. Okay, so you will see this enhance your AI content. If you want to add some details about your site, you can try this one, but I think this one is optional, so I have to click X and proceed with our site. So this is the view of our template or design site. Here, feel free to add elements, add section, pages and menu if you want to edit or set up here. Site design, change the color if you want, add apps, my business media, CMS. Others are optional here. So this is what it looks like. Now, if you want to change, for example, let's just first go to our header. If you want to zoom into 100%, yes, you can. So let me change this to my name here. Okay, so as you can see, I have changed this to Daily World Observer. You can add by Andrea. So this is what it looks like. Basically, if you want to change or drag it to anywhere you want, then you can basically do that. That is a good thing about Wix. You can just place it wherever you wish. You can even change this and put it in the center. Okay, while this one, you can just basically tap right here. Okay, so let's put this one first. So if you want to edit text, just tap edit right here. You can change the heading. You can change the font if you want. You can also change the font size and also bold if you want to add bold. Change effects. You can add effects right here. Character and line spacing, vertical text, and so on. Okay, so also this part right here, if you want to manage menu, just tap this one. Then basically you can just drag, for example, you can drag about, you can put it at the top right here. Then you will see the result right away. Okay, so that's it. Now, what you're going to do next is if you want to change something here. So basically, that is the purpose of if you want to add section. So I'm going to show you how to add section first. If you want to add section, just stop this one. Go to this part, add section. And this time, we're going to add about. Okay, so let's just say about right here, but actually you can also add team, contact, services, testimonials, and so on. Okay, so let's just tap about. Then you will see some options here that you can choose. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to drag this to my ad section. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so about us, you can add your information here. So again, you can change the style, the font if you want. You can also change the font size. Also, if you want to add bold, if you want some effects. So basically, you need to drag it one first in order for you to change something. Okay, so basically, that's it. And if you want to add more, then what you're going to do is go again to the section. Now this time, and here it is. And if you think that a section is not necessary, you can just basically delete this one. Also, this one right here, I don't want to talk about myself, so let's just delete this part. So to add more section, you can go to add section right here. And then this time, let's go to add element right here. And then we're going to add image, tap this one. But if you also want to add gallery, then you can tap this one right here. Then you will have your options. Pro, read. So I want to try this pro galleries right here. You can also tap slider if you want or more galleries. So let's just say pro galleries and then select any of this here. So for example, let's just try this one for slider. Okay, so here you can add different events, for example, like sport categories, let's just say environment, business, so you can add pictures here. And where can you get that? So what you're going to do is you just have to simply click add again, or you can just click each of the picture here if you want to change, and then change this picture. So in order for you to do that, just simply go to manage media. Then you can add media each. Okay, so all you have to do is to upload those pictures, or you can also get from Wix a gallery or library. And then here, in order for you to change, you just have to tap and then replace this if you want. So just tap the image and then replace this. For example, if you want to replace the image and then your website will be all about world news or something like that, you can search for that specific image right here. Okay, so for example, this one, add to page, wait for a couple of seconds, and you will see the result right away. So tap done, and this is what it looks like. So let's just say in my news website, I will be talking about sports, I will be talking about business, I will be talking about weather, trade, and technology, and so on. Okay, so you will see it right here. And in order for you to change, for example, if you want to put it like here, you can just basically drag that and paste it right here. Or you can just delete the other part and then put it right here. So now I will be adding another section again. Okay, so tap this one right here and then look, and let's just add again another section. This time I'm going to add another section, but I will be using Canva to show the things that I want to show here on my news headline. So I'm going to categorize everything. For example, I will be showing or I will be telling about sports news, or let's just say business, let's just say weather, and so on. So I'm going to choose Canva this time, and I'm going to look for design right here. Now I'm going to search for, let's just say, news. And then let's see if I can see other template right here, or template that I can use. Okay, so let's just say this one. Let's tap this one. Okay, I'm going to add this one right here and then change this with the name of my website. This. Then I'm going to delete this. And then I'll go to element. I'm going to look for a box. Okay, so let's just say this one is for sports news. Going to copy. Okay, I'm going to add text right here. So here I have added sports and entertainment. Okay, environment and climate. This is trade, and I'm going to add some pictures here and information. So to do that, go to elements. You can look for sports and entertainment here, and so on. And then I have added the information about each of the picture. So basically, you just have to simply add information here and images. And that's it. So once you're okay with that, then what you're going to do is stop share, go to download, and then download this as PNG. And then you have to make sure that this one is one page. Click download. Once done, you can now go back to your Wix, and then you can now tap this one right here, change footer design if you want. Okay, click add element, add image, upload from computer, and then add to page. And then you just have to simply drag it right here. And here it is. Okay, so the very last thing is if you want to change your site design, you can do that if you think that dark is not good for you. Go to color theme. Okay, so I think this one is better. And then once you're okay with everything, then what you're going to do is just publish this site. Now, if you have your domain, you can basically go to your dashboard and add your domain right here. Okay, so to connect your domain, just click connect domain and basically add it right here. And that's it. If you have found this video helpful, please do like and subscribe because it helps me reach more people. See you soon.